People don't really understand how obsessed I am with winning. I don't care about anything else on the basketball court but winning.
Winning is not for everyone. Not everyone can handle what it takes. Most people say they want to win, but when it gets ugly, painful, and relentless, they stop. But winners, they keep going. Today I'm breaking down the biggest lessons I've learned from Tim Grover's book, Winning, lessons from the man who trained Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade. If you're ready to hear the truth about winning, let's get into it. So this isn't your typical feel-good self-help book. Winning is about developing a relentless mindset, the kind of mindset that refuses to accept excuses, distractions, or anything less than the first place. Grover breaks down what it actually takes to reach the top and stay there. And honestly, not everyone's ready to hear what's said in this book. So here are my takeaways. These are the 10 things I've learned in this book and what it takes to win. Lesson number 1. Switching faces. Kobe on the court versus off the court were two different beings. One was a stone-cold killer, ruthless, intense. The other was a light-hearted, family-oriented man, sharing words of wisdom to the young generation. This point just touches on choosing the right identity when the time is appropriate. Sure, to your friends you might be easy-go-lucky, kind, caring, soft-spoken, but when it comes to school, sports, business, you can't be caring what people think about you. You gotta lock in. So ask yourself this, are you stuck in one gear? Are you always trying to be nice? Are you always concerned with what people think about you? Or are you always too aggressive? Winners know when to switch. Lesson number 2. Fear of who you'll become versus the fear of who you won't. Most people fear the sacrifices that they will have to make. But the real fear should be what happens if you don't change. Imagine staying exactly where you are, never growing, never pushing, never reaching new heights, never achieving new stuff. That should terrify you more than the process of becoming great. So stop fearing the grind. Fear staying the same. Fear staying stagnant. Lesson number 3. Stop listening to everyone and start making your own decisions. If everyone had the answers, they'd all be winners. Everyone has an opinion on what you should do, but as Grover says, if they really knew the path to success, they'd be winning themselves. Winners block out the noise. You want to stand out? Then stop following the crowd. Make your decisions. If it's different, good. Winning isn't for those who fit in. Lesson number 4. Have a routine to face life's battlefield and prepare for the unpredictable. Your mind is a battlefield. If you don't have a plan, you're just a soldier with no armor. Winning isn't about motivation, it's about a system. The best athletes don't wake up feeling inspired. They have a system that gets them moving no matter how they feel. This also ties in with Atomic Habits section about self-identity, where the identity creates habits that flow naturally to who you are and who you want to be. Imagine person A who eats on time, sleeps on time, and meditates or prays throughout the day versus person B who eats whatever it feels like whenever he craves something, he sleeps whenever 1 a.m., 10 p.m., and he doesn't have his thoughts in order throughout the day. Which of these two individuals would you think would be able to handle the situation better? So create a routine that carries you through the tough days, and when life hits you with chaos, adjust your system. Lesson number 5. Real confidence comes from bouncing back after you hit your lowest point. Confidence isn't thinking you'll never fall, it's knowing you'll rise stronger every time. Similar to the Japanese proverb of fall down 7 times, stand up 8, the proverb suggests that success requires perseverance and struggle, and that there are no quick fixes in life. It's closely related to the concept of ganbaru, which means to never give up. The proverb can help people to build resilience against the negative times. It can also help people to choose to stand up after being knocked down. So this is where confidence comes in. Confidence isn't always about feeling great. It's about knowing that even when you're at your lowest, you will rise again. So have you ever been through failure before? Good. That means you know how to come back stronger, and that's actual confidence. Lesson number 6. The grind versus sculpting and refining your skill set. Hard work without a direction is running in circles. The grind never stops, they said, but that's just 50% of what's required. Grinding is useless unless you refine your skills. Winners don't just work hard, they work smart. Now, I'm actually a victim of this because back when I was trying for a school team, all I was doing was putting in hard work, blind hard work, pointless reps, thinking that I was outworking everyone, but I wasn't working on my weaknesses. I wasn't refining my skill set. I wasn't working smart. So, are you grinding aimlessly, or are you sculpting yourself into a masterpiece? Lesson number 7. Accepting your wounds and let the pieces fix you. You're not supposed to be who you were. The pain wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to rebuild you. You won't come out the process the same. You'll be broken, rebuilt, and unrecognizable to some. Your friends might say you've changed. Oh, you used to do this, you used to do that. What happened? Yeah, good. That means you've evolved. Don't try to go back to who you were. Become who you were meant to be. Embrace the change. Lesson number 8. Winning equals hell, paradise, repeat. Winning isn't a straight road. It isn't a destination either. It's a cycle of hell, paradise, and then another hell. You either evolve or stay behind. But every time you come back stronger. You learn from the previous hell. Most people quit in hell. Winners push through, knowing that paradise is always coming. Lesson number 9. Focus requires you to count up the clock and not down. When the clock is running out, do you think Michael or Kobe panics? No, they don't. They count up the clock. 1. They get to their spot. 2. They're set. And 3. They take the shot. They don't overthink. They just execute. So train yourself to focus on the execution and not the fear. And last but not least, my final takeaway of this book is making the mistake of thinking we have time. Every second wasted is an opportunity gone forever. Every second you waste, someone else is getting better. You don't have time. Time doesn't wait for anybody. So if you want to win, start now. Because waiting, that's how you lose. The door doesn't open twice. So seize the day.